Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Got one more D2 race here, the nightcap. BlueBob, the first seed, and saksdal is 8th. I'm joined here by Yale. What's going on, man? How's it going?
Not much. How you doing, Rock?
Pretty good. Yeah, had a good day of races so far, especially that middle one. Hopefully this one can deliver as well. 1 seed versus 8 seed, as you're looking at it now. Winner will play Peter, cup stacking forward in the semis. But, you expect, you see 1 versus 8 seed, you expect, BlueBob's gonna win it. But really all 8 of these runners are pretty close, especially in a race setting. Anything can happen. So excited to see how it goes. BlueBob did, he kind of dominated the league. Looking at some stats here, he had the best time, the best average. But he also had one of the worst times so, you never know. But yeah, well, looking forward to it.
I don't think Bob has been playing too much Super Mario lately. He's been playing a lot of Paper Mario, right?
Yeah, every time I see him stream, it's Paper Mario. And I know he's got, he has real life going on. So I'm not sure how much SM64 he plays. Sax plays more, for sure. You see him running every once in a while. So we'll see if that has an effect. And we're getting into it. Just jumping right into the Peach here talking to us. Here we go.
Saxdal on US. Bob on US.
BlueBob is as well.
It's smart boys.
Yep, saving that free time.
So, Saxdal, I expect, he's a pretty consistent runner, I mean, when Saxdal's on, he plays pretty well.
Yeah.
So, if BlueBob, oh yeah. Yeah, he's really consistent, especially for the strats that he does. I mean, he doesn't hold back.
Yeah, you see some cool stuff from him too, most likely. I think especially in CCM, I believe he's been doing this. He'll do the slide skip, I guess you can call it, the CCM 100 route.
That's what I call it.
See if we can bust that out, yeah.
Yeah, the one that you do.
Saksdal has the second, so BlueBob has the best time in this league with a 49.23. Saksdal is second with a 50, which is a huge gap, but point stands.
I love that BlueBob reaction.
Classic. I really like the face cam. Adds another layer to it. It's nice to at least get one runner on there.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I'm excited for when Saxdal decides to bust out the face cam.
Yeah. Face reveal. No idea what Sax looks like.
I
never heard the voice either, I don't think.
I just imagine
Yikes. That looks good. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, now, yeah, that's awkward when the camera's like that. Okay, no harm done. Black 2 skip from BlueBob, bomb clip from Sax. We're basically even.
Basically.
Probably see them both go to slide, I would imagine.
Saving another 3 seconds. So I feel like castle movement can be a little rough at times, I've had it happen to me plenty of times where I'm a little too far to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Do that
you hit the fence and just fall down.
Yeah, or you just bonk. You dive into the fence and you end up bonking or something.
Yeah, especially sucks in races. I mean, if that happened to me in an attempt, I would just reset. Right. I mean, why bother? And I wouldn't even know what to do. I actually had to continue. 12-8 and Sax 13-0. Okay, a little shaky on the slides. Might have some extra nerves here in the win or go home scenario. This is whoever loses is eliminated. They're done. No best of 3.
Oh man, so much pressure.
Yeah, I would imagine it makes the nerves a little bit worse. Especially, I mean, the stakes are fairly high in this. There's cash payouts, and the winner gets to move up to D1 next season too. I think that's how it was last time. So
imagine BlueBob not already being in D1.
A lot, yeah, tragic. But maybe he'll have a chip on his shoulder and he'll have something to prove here.
Okay, Saxdal getting cannons.
Yeah, well, that's extra. I just caught the end of it.
I don't know, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either way, nailed it. BlueBob was on.
Yeah, pro cycle. Oh,
It was
no.
really unfortunate. It wasn't even like it went in a good spot. It just went so high.
Yeah. That's actually, I find that that's really tough to get that wall kick off at the same time as jumping to grab that blue coin
Yeah.
and still getting on the
Really,
island.
yeah.
Like, that looks, he makes that look a lot easier than actually.
You have to time it perfectly because it's not natural. The coin
I've
has to be
never-
up for a good amount of time before you can even grab it.
I've never successfully done it. I've always had to just like jump, grab the blue, and then do a quick side flip. But nonetheless, BlueBob is much better than me.
He's probably done it a time or two. Zach's going for. We've seen this a lot today. Going for the faster 100.
That's what I'm saying.
So ballsy in a race.
Like Sax does not hold back.
Yeah.
Does Sax have a 49 now?
He has a 50.02. He had a PB in this league.
No.
So maybe we can get another one. Barely makes it, but he gets it. He's missed 2 coins, so he can't miss anymore.
Yeah, it feels good when you get that long jump and still land on the coin.
This is a clean womps so far from both. You love to see it because it can go really wrong.
BlueBob is getting first try outless.
Yeah, I think Sax got Cannonless and Owl's first try as well.
Nice. Yeah, these guys are flying on all cylinders, as they say.
That is what they say. Yeah. Oh, Bob hasn't done Cannonless yet. I thought he had. He's gonna do texture as well. Taking his time.
Tiptoeing. Oh no.
That looks good to me. Sax has to do the get up of shame. Alright, well now they're a bit sloppy, but okay.
I think after that, Sax is fairly in the lead.
Yeah,
safe to say. Unless he dies here.
It's close, so yeah, I'd say probably about 4 or 5 seconds.
Okay, he didn't die. I'm happy.
Yeah, dying on Wild Blue.
In the 120 race when you raced Paracusia,
yeah.
When you were about to get to that, when you were entering the stage for Wild Blue, I was like, alright, rock with the easiest start.
Ooh, BlueBob missing again. This is the worst when you miss Cannonless twice. Especially because both those look good.
I was gonna go for OG. No!
Can't get it. His
texture is such a dumb trick.
Awestruck. And I kind of am too. All 3 of these look good to me.
Please, no, let's go for the full setup.
He's still doing it. I'm with BlueBob on this one. Anytime I start missing Cannonless and then I do the full setup, I guaranteed miss that one too. Take my chances. Yeah, Sax has built a huge lead now. That's a lot of time BlueBob just lost.
He's a full womp star behind. And that's probably the longest star. Yeah. Besides 100 coin, it's the longest star in the stage.
Yeah, I think it's like 30 a year or so, 30 something, 33. Oh wow, good save.
How much slower is the cannon method? A lot slower. Let's just say that.
I couldn't even tell you.
Because you have to open the cannon and BS. I don't know how Sax doesn't fall off.
Okay, well, you're talking up the womps, but now it's Spaghetti Fest.
On the easier stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not this, but...
Sax is up there. You're just trying to even it out a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying to make it a close race.
Womps in a race, like, obviously it's good to have a good one, but it means essentially nothing. So much is going to happen from Womps till the end that it sucks to get down like this, but...
Yeah, if they can just keep it together, it's still anyone's race.
Yeah.
By far.
BlueBob getting a ledge grab there. Probably just did that for safety. Kind of slid down a bit. Both of them struggling with the Tower Star.
Let's see if Sax looking at a sub 13 this time.
Looking like it. Yeah. 12
that looks pretty good. Round of applause. Sub 13. I remember, I forget who it was in my chat once. I think it was Joe Random, but he said getting a 13.0 and a 12.9 is like he's like the difference between a 13.0 and a 12.9 is like the difference between being 6 foot and 5 foot.
I mean, really though.
And he's not wrong.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe.
Random.
Double 12-7. Clean. I'd take a 12-7 every slide the rest of my life if I could make that deal.
I will take that. Happy.
Sax, kind of a weird landing there. I think he's just playing it safe. He's gonna be heading to Dark World. Monka S.
Yeah, Monkey S indeed.
BlueBob, good flying here. I mean, both of them had great flying. And then right over that coin.
No, no!
Living on the edge. Oh my god.
I thought for sure he was gonna
Go for
ball.
the button here.
Oh my god.
Kind of had too wide of a turn.
Wow, that was scary. I find that happens to me a lot, where Mario's chest like goes through the coin.
Yeah, well, the hitbox is ridiculous. It's only like above you. It doesn't go below you at all.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
And it goes really high above Mario.
Yeah, 90% of the time when I miss a coin, it's just like that.
Yeah.
Like my chest.
Zach's doing a little dance on this island. Oh boy. Makes it one cycle. He also got burned at the beginning. Oh my god, Sax. Chill.
God, anytime I see a really delayed kick, I'm always afraid it's gonna be a dive.
Two of them in a row.
Yeah.
BlueBob can make up some time here for sure.
Oh, he got double firsties though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it helps. It's actually it's like a lot faster to get double firsties.
And it's like second, right?
Red, yeah, I think it's a second.
Yeah, that's nice.
Man, he got zapped, insult to injury. Pretty sloppy start, but I expect they'll both turn it around here.
Yeah.
BlueBob playing it safe. That's good. It's easy to kind of you make these mistakes and you want to try to push it to make up time, but you can do that and then you end up dying. So BlueBob probably made the smart move there.
Definitely. It's always better to lose a cycle than die.
Yes.
And it sounds so simple, but like when you're there in the moment, you're just like, dude, I need to make this cycle.
Yeah.
Can't lose any more time.
Hard.
Yeah, it's really hard to make that mental decision.
His expertise.
Yeah, showing his experience.
Yeah, he's a veteran through and through. All right, so didn't check saksdal's time out of Dark World, but he's got a pretty hefty lead here.
BlueBob got a sub 11 though, so you can't ask for much better than that.
Well, Sax almost got it. If you jump off like the front of that little shape cannon thing, you could triple jump, but he just made it to the top.
Yeah, I don't know what causes that to eat your triple jump or not, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
33 seconds. Yeah, you want to aim for the left like face of it to make sure it doesn't happen, but
right.
He survived. It's all good. So yeah, I assume Sax is doing CCM 18. I think he does that with the newer 100 route. And I'm not sure what BlueBob does.
It's funny, CCM 18 used to be thought of as the scarier route to do in races, but now some might consider it a comfier route. Unless, just because it has the double plus, I don't know.
I think it's still pretty sketchy. I like the double plus route, and I said this last race too, because you're not like locked into it. If you can't get one of the pluses, you can just do HMC early. It's not.
Yeah, that's true.
But Penguin, no matter how many times I've done it, it always sketches me out.
That's a good point. Very good point. Yeah, it is nice that if you're like not feeling good on plus, you can just like bail.
Yeah. Sax is a braver man than I, and so he's not scared.
I know that Alaris will go for LLO 100 coin just so that he can still do HMC.
That's amazing. The all coin expert.
Shout out to Alaris and the Alaris coin in SSO.
GoldenEye runner now. We lost him.
Goes by man.
Yeah.
Yep, so saksdal doing CCM 18.
Yeah.
We saw him do slide skip earlier.
So here we go. He's gonna go for the blue coin switch. Really, really big on this route. Big fan of it.
Yeah, this is cool. How much time does it save? Like a second, maybe?
It's like between 1 and 2 seconds. I don't think it's really been thoroughly fleshed out.
Right.
Somewhere in that range, though.
It's kind of sketchy though, because you can't miss a single coin.
It is, yeah. But like, similar to the double plus thing, if you do miss a coin, you just do the race as normal. Like it's almost, I don't know how to say it until he gets to the end of this. But it is scary that you have to get every coin to see if he gets the jump.
Nice.
He does, but
Well done.
like hard to lose a run to it because if you do miss a coin, it's almost always the beginning of the slide, and then you can just
bail and do the normal one. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, anything can happen.
It must be hard to grab the coins after you land them in the giant. Like
Yeah,
those first two in the first
the
corner.
nature of how you have to skip the slide, it almost just shoots you right into the coins.
Oh really?
Those first two at least.
Yeah, I never even tried it before. It just looks sketchy as hell.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, saksdal, pretty much picture perfect. Really good 100 from him. BlueBob grabbing the tree. He will be doing. He'll be doing CCM17, so it's gonna look a lot closer than it is right now. I think he didn't dive.
Is that a lag reduction there that saksdal was doing?
Did he do the Mario cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Also did the Z drop of the penguin. Sax is not holding anything back.
He is flexing hard, showing all the veins in his biceps.
If only this was 120, we'd see a frame walk too.
Yeah, I know.
Shifting the meta.
Killing the boo, the hardest part of the stage.
Yeah, easily.
Just entering the stage is so stupid.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of BBH and TTM stage entries. Just unnecessarily difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, TTM, I didn't even think about that one.
It's only really the first one from the Toad, but like, why? Right. What's the point of making it fourth of the size of all the other paintings?
Yeah, it is weird.
Nice ground pound for good luck. Man, Sax doing this in lag 2 cam. You don't see that very often. It's all essentially blind. Can't see anything.
Opening the correct one feels good.
Doing the punch.
Comfy.
Kind of funny to see Sax like Z dropping the penguin, skipping the slide, and then punching this boo. You see that with every runner though, like the things they choose to update and leave comfy. Interesting.
Yeah. Some update, like, isn't like the ground or the long jump into the boo there? That's like half a second, right?
Yeah, something like that. Sax getting like he like grinded sort of on that little platform. That gave him a really weird angle for that boo kill.
69 star Kappa.
The long jump kill, I will say though, I think it's so hard to like get it optimally. Like the punch, you'll get like the same time every time. Essentially, the ground pound is weird. Or I mean the long jump.
Right. Yeah, I've never even tried the long jump strat.
Okay, both head into SSL. This is where it really picks up steam. Basement, especially I'd say for BlueBob, because he has to do 2 pluses.
Does he do Tama?
I doubt it. I don't know though. We'll see. Gets a punch grab on Mips. A little easier on English. Well, sort of. Kind of depends on what you're used to. But really slow rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so he does kind of the intermediate, which is still pretty fast.
Yes.
Right there.
And he nails it. So after this star, they will be synced up between him and Sax.
Unfortunately, got a ledge grab, but backed it up pretty well. Sax, almost just a little bit too far left. So here we go. That's what BlueBob needed. That evened it a lot.
Yeah, he's right back in it.
Yeah.
Within 10 seconds.
Sax still has to get this. Okay. He did time the first time, didn't he? He's going a little safer now.
Yeah, I think he did do Tama, but I'm not sure. I wasn't watching.
Typically, you don't die there unless you do Tama. Oh, BlueBob's still a little early. That worked out pretty well for him, though. Like, he ended up with pretty good speed towards that pillar.
Yeah.
Burst back up.
Oh, that was a nice little bonk and a little wall.
He tried Tama.
Thanks, Gash, for
confirmation.
Shout outs to being born in 97.
94 gang. I almost forgot. I almost said 96. This game is like owned my life.
Gee. Confusing your birth year with Mario introduced it.
I mean, life didn't really start till Mario came out, let's be real. Okay, BlueBob got a second plus there. That's good because it starts getting really sketchy when you're out of backup stars.
Okay, so Saxel's still in the lead here. BlueBob after messing up in the play. BlueBob getting a lot of speed out that shot guy. What's the tech there if you like go neutral?
Need to hold neutral. It's such a weird tech. I'm not sure how. It took me like forever before I knew that. Yeah, he just hold neutral off the fly guy. As soon as you hold a direction, you lose a bunch of speed. It's really weird.
That is weird. I've never even tried that before. I've yet to play around with that.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because you can, depending on how fast you get to the pillar, to the fly guy, you can like go over the bird.
Right. Yeah, I've seen that happen to people. Oh boy. Oh, nice. That's a good decision.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for big bully, but really good to just kind of bail and go do these little bullies.
Yeah, that was really smart. I thought he was gonna like try to jump and ground pound the big bully or something.
Sacks diving instead of speed kicking. He actually messed up the star pretty bad, and it's continuing. Okay, let's see.
I hate this star. I actually hate this star so bad.
It's probably my favorite star in LOL, but it is true. If something is wrong, it's a disaster.
It should be so easy, but I mess it up so often, and when I do mess it up, I just lose an absurd amount of time. Just
saksdal right there. Yeah, he kind of like went on a tour of all the things that could possibly go wrong on that star. It was really unfortunate.
Shout outs to me for that one clip. Joe, you should find that.
Yeah, let's get that posted. That was a weird. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that was really far right, but he's able to save it. Just do the backup here. Sax is he's
kind of dropping spaghetti.
Yeah, a little bit in LL here. Let's see if BlueBob can get this boost. Looks good.
In the comfier strat.
Yeah, well done. This is pretty close now. Evening out.
Yeah, it's very close. I don't know who's in the lead.
Yeah, I'm not sure which stars they've all done.
Yeah,
I think Sax probably still has a small lead. Man, okay, maybe that's like where you go. I've never messed with a Kira boost. That looks so sketchy.
Yeah, I've never messed with any of those faster boosts. I just go with the wall jump that BlueBob did. As you can tell, I don't mess with hard strats very often.
I mean, the difference between like BlueBob's boost and Akira is so small. Right. Not really necessary.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I tell myself, and exactly why I don't go for that stuff. But
Sax rolling out into the lava. This is awkward, and he has no volcano stars. He's gonna have to do like a double or a wall kick.
If he gets burned, he's dead.
Okay, all right, should be good.
Ooh, that was.
BlueBob took the lead there, I think.
I think so. He probably just has the fast star left, right?
Yeah, I think Sax has reds and BlueBob has wing cap or log rolling, I think. Yeah. Sax built a pretty. Okay, no, he has a bully star left, so BlueBob's definitely in the lead. Sax built a pretty good lead, but LOL did him dirty.
Very dirty. Unfortunate. Because BlueBob's the type of opponent that once he loses.
The backflip. Why don't ground pound here? Cause that's so. I mean, look at this. I'm triggered. The worst.
Yeah, when you're getting
a backflip there, you're done.
Yeah, the ground pound is so much comfier than just the jump.
You're right.
But yeah, getting a backflip there almost makes the ground pound not even worth it. But just a possibility.
Yeah, it's a give and take. But you were right what you're saying. You can't really give BlueBob such an opportunity.
Right. Yeah, because BlueBob's one of those really consistent players, especially for the time he has. And it doesn't really surprise me that at the beginning of the race went kind of sloppy, because I'm sure he didn't really. I mean, I'm sure he warmed up a little bit, but I'm sure that he had like race nerves. But at this point, I'm sure he's nice and settled in. So.
Plus, like we were saying earlier, he's definitely not on the grind. I'm not sure how much he plays at all, but hard to just pick this game up for a race.
Definitely. Yeah, especially when the first stage you're doing is lost, which is not a very easy stage.
Brutal.
But he had a good chest star.
Looking good for both. Both having good chests. A little wide on that turn from Sax, but good lag reduction. He's going to be right at the star.
Nice.
So you wouldn't expect too much to happen in the rest of DDD. The Manta Star can ruin somebody's day, but
Yeah, but these guys should have no problem.
I assume we'll see 2 back subs. BlueBob for sure here.
As silly as this
I don't
might
know
seem,
about Sax is such a wild card. I could see him going for front sub.
I honestly could see him going for that, but yeah, after that LLL, I think he's not trying to lose any more time.
Yeah.
Unnecessary time. But I was gonna say, this might sound really silly, but jumping on the back of this fin is actually it's actually a little bit more awkward than you would think. Oh man.
Laggy ground pound. Yeah, it is.
The
Especially if
laggiest
like
ground
if you take kind of a different like swim route through the tunnel, or you miss a swim, and you basically get to the fin at a different part in your swim than you're used to. Like it can really throw you off.
Yeah, it's weird because it's really easy to it's really easy to jump too far and either like overshoot the fin and land back in the water, or sometimes you
They're
get
not far enough.
yeah, exactly. You just jump right back in the water, and then sometimes when you jump back in the water, you end up underneath the
Go
fin.
under it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's great.
Fun times. Oh, BlueBob not quite getting on the elevator. I think he might
He
still have
might.
time. See what he does.
This new route is actually so comfy that you can make a pretty big mistake and still make the boost.
And he was able to get back on the elevator pretty fast.
I think he might be good.
Oh man, yeah, he should be good. Bug's good. Really close.
Yeah.
That's big. He needed that, and Sax really needs it too now.
It's just so crazy how comfy this new route is.
Yeah.
Like you can just lose an absurd amount of time and still.
Oh, Sax missed the red. You can't do that. Yeah, ground pound into the lava. Yeah, this is a big find. This route.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Man, the lava stage is not Saxdal's friend.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. He's gonna have to lose. I mean, it's really like one cycle of the thing, but it's kind of like 2.
Right.
Or no early at least.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like a significant amount of time to lose both of those. It's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, something like 20.
Oh, what was the dive?
Fat fingered B, I guess.
That's the issue.
He's got it down.
Yeah, that was well executed. Oh wow, you can time that well, so we could bring on the elevator.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
Sax gonna really have to kick it into gear upstairs.
And hope that BlueBob downshifts.
Yeah, we've seen it in
That was lame.
pretty much every race today. The swings, there's been big swings upstairs, so who knows?
Yeah, I actually haven't watched any of the races today, so I have no idea. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, the Drogi one, the last one I commentated was Drogi won by 7 seconds because it was all in bits. Like he was losing the whole race and then disastrous bits.
Oh yeah, and I was commentating.
Missing the throw.
No, the worst throw to miss. BlueBob missing corner.
Yeah, that's no problem. You get one free miss. Not bad, Skeeter RNG. Yeah, that was pretty good.
And the single jump wall kick. Good RNG on the bottom. Man, that was a really rough basement for Saxdal. That was really rough.
That's tough, especially. I mean, at least personally, like once I get out of SSL, and especially once I get Lava Boost, I'm feeling good.
Right.
He did all of that pretty well. Just his mistakes were really unfortunate. I mean, Fire C is pretty common. That bops everybody.
Yeah. Wow, that was weird.
BlueBob bonking on the air.
His face.
Yeah, got some great reactions. Okay, weird coin placement, but he backed it up all right. He played it well.
Yeah, that was scary.
Sax doing the kind of like started this trend.
Yeah, that was sick.
Definitely the best at this breaking the box thing. And then he had the angle. Just missed the wall kick.
Ah, that was a cool backup. I've never seen someone do that. He was like walking in that far. Oh man.
Bonk. Just insult to injury. You can't catch a break.
This is Mario in a nutshell though. Like as soon as you start making this so hard to recover.
Yeah, probably the biggest. Like a hurdle to overcome as the runner is. Oh boy. He's gotta move now.
Just get on the platform.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that was pretty close.
Yeah,
Well done. Sync.
A fake sync.
Perfect star grab. Yeah, fake sync.
He's a full 100 point behind. It's rough.
Yeah. It's just so easy to let things snowball.
Oh yeah. As soon as you like lose concentration for like a couple stars, you can lose a lot of time really easily.
Just keep getting more and more frustrated. Jumping over that coin just barely. Also,
Yeah,
just kick off that box. My God. And then the Skeeter. Yeah, he needs to get these coins. Wow. That was brutal.
Yeah, that was pretty bad RNG. Oh man.
BlueBob not doing the wall kick, triple jump wall kick here. I think he did for elevator, but that was when I was paying attention to the sack, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It seems less time.
Right.
Yeah. Makes sense. What, it's only like 1 second rather than 2, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Roughly. Alright, BlueBob heading into THI. You know, anything can happen here.
Yeah, generally, the last 2 stars are relatively... Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Usually the last 2 stars are pretty safe, but the first one, secrets.
BlueBob's killing it. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was perfect. And I guess BlueBob... Oh god. Nice. That was very good dive. I guess he could get bopped by the piranha and fall into the water.
Yeah.
But that's like worst case scenario.
Oh my God, yeah, I don't even know how much that loses. Or I'm not sure how you back that up. You have to go like all the way around.
I think you want to save and quit at that point, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Because you'd have to... Yeah, you'd have to swim all the way back to the beginning.
You're right, I bet that is fastest. That sucks.
You'd have to go all the way
Maybe
back
you
to the
can
beginning.
find the fish and get eaten.
Yeah, but sometimes the fish just does not want anything to do with you. I saw that happen to Ruby Sally once. That's fun.
That's a good start from Sax. Maybe you can get some momentum here.
Yeah, let's go Sax. Let's go
Lance
Sax.
with the info.
Lance timing the important stuff.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen, like, other than Liam Kings, I don't think I've seen anybody like adopt the new the different order piranha kill.
Yeah.
Like, go the other way around.
Yeah. It's supposedly what saves a frame.
Yeah, something like that. So I guess I'm not too surprised, but
yeah,
not like it's hard.
Yeah.
This way's so comfy.
People don't like change.
Yeah, if it's not gonna be significant time save, especially.
And imagine doing like the normal way, optimal way anyway.
Yeah. Good backup from Sax there.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah. That dive is pretty finicky.
That side flip is actually kind of tougher than it looks too.
Yeah, you have to land at all because the geometry of DHI is completely terrible.
And you have to land on that specific back. You have to land on that back wall, or else you'll just like fall. You won't even like run up. You won't even like run up the slope at all.
BlueBob not able to clip into the mountain. Such a common mistake.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what causes that.
I'm pretty sure, well, it could be angle related, I suppose. I think at this level, once you have the angles down, it's usually you just not hit A and B at slightly different times.
Oh, really?
A to B, yeah.
Oh, he did it
He
again.
does it again. And that's the thing. If you do it once, it's like 1,000 times more likely you'll do it again.
Yeah, and it's such a trigger because the clip is so free.
Yeah.
So it's such a trigger when you mess it up. It's just like, dude, what am I doing wrong? Like, it's almost like you can't mess this up, and then you mess it up twice in a row, and you're just like, dude, what?
Really good reds though from BlueBob.
Sick.
That helps. I mean, that was even if he like went for reds initially. That was
Yeah, he probably would have lost like
probably
what, 2
yeah.
seconds. Oh,
Okay, look at this stacks. Okay, and then he gets bopped. He was doing the newer route.
Rip the frame.
Just these really slow slides.
And he missed it a third time.
This is trouble now because he has no more backups. And now it gets a little weirder. Okay, there he goes.
Oh no, is that okay, he's good.
He makes it work.
Probably a little too far right?
Nice. It's
Skipping
the left grab.
Yeah, skipping the walking. Yeah, let's see if Sax still can enter the stage.
It's tough.
Nope.
No.
I knew it!
If only it was a normal sized painting.
I knew it!
BlueBob able to get the clip there that time.
Nice.
So Sax can make up a bit of time on a CTM. BlueBob's floundering a little bit. And then, as I say it, Sax misses a triple jump.
Yeah.
Not the worst thing. Okay.
I honestly don't even mind ledge grabbing there because it's so easy.
Yeah, because like, you know you're gonna get the star then.
Yeah, it's so easy to decide to put diamond in the star.
If BlueBob will do breezeless, looks like it. Not quite enough height. So yeah, pretty rough TTM for Bobby Blue.
I forget what his alt's name is, but it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, something ridiculous. Oh my gosh, saksdal misses a side flip and falls down because of it. Such an unfortunate run from him. Like, I feel for him, for sure.
Oh no!
Yeah, like, look at that. It's the once in a lifetime series of events.
I'm laughing because I've made all these same mistakes. So.
Yeah. We all know how it feels.
Oh, God.
Wow.
The spaghetti fries.
Yeah.
I love spaghetti, so it's okay.
Yeah, classic. Can never go wrong with some spaghetti.
Mm. Oh yeah, be sure to type exclamation point Onyx.
Nice.
Just do it. Something about golf.
Yeah, I think you basically nailed it. BlueBob hitting the wall here too. Rough SL. And that's wow. Oh my gosh, he dove so early. Troy of Athens with the sub.
Pog.
11 months.
You're welcome, GSA. JK.
Oh my gosh, Sax bonking on the way to TT or to Reds. This is just neither runner can really get into too much of a rhythm.
Man, I didn't realize Sax was 4 stars behind.
Side flips the wrong way there.
Yeah, that was interesting. Alright, Bob with 1 star left.
Oh, Bob's been doing that menu glitch, is that what the name is? Oh, it's patented deep freeze movement there too. He holds left on the star menu, and so then you can just hold down here for this don't save, and it'll like instantly go down.
Mm-hmm.
Not very many people do that. It seemed like such a big find, and then just kind of doesn't
kind of like dissolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I personally don't do it just because I didn't want to get new muscle memory, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's also like for 120, it's the best because you have to do so many different things depending on what star you're going for. Not even worth thinking about.
Yeah, and you have to like. Yeah, you have to like actually think about like every star and be like, okay, do I not do it? Is it okay if I select star 1 on this thing?
I mean, I'm sure you'd learn it pretty fast, but yeah.
Yeah, but you can still have your moments where you're just like not thinking, and then you just end up losing an absurd amount of time for no reason. But
I mean, that happens already still, even on basic stuff that requires no thought, and still manage to just forget where you're going.
true. Okay, saksdal still.
Nah, it's not gonna make it. Yeah, they both had like just were well, you're in bad spots on that slope. And there's nothing really you can do.
But we've still yet to hit Tippy, so it's anyone's game.
Yeah, this is just the appetizer. Tippy can swing this thing around. It is a sizable lead for BlueBob, but you can never be too sure.
Yeah, you can. In some of the worst meltdowns, you could easily lose a few minutes in Tippy.
Yeah.
All it takes is a few deaths on the triple jump wall kick.
Falling down at the end of TTC 100.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
That's really interesting camera here for the bully kill. Going on a little bit of a journey.
Saxon making his way to HMC.
Yeah, BlueBob with a clean HMC so far. Usually one of the easier 70 gauges probably.
Yeah, I find HMC pretty comfy. In 70, not 120.
Yeah, huge difference.
Yeah.
Ledge grab there.
Pog.
That sucks. Pog. Alright, we got one more star and they'll be heading upstairs. So I believe a really good tippy is sub 9 minutes. So BlueBob on like 50-ish pace.
Man, what I wouldn't give to get a sub 9 tippy.
One day.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Sax, that was a crazy bomb. Just one of that pretty much sums up the run for him. It's great.
Yeah, that's that like 5 seconds.
Okay, maybe BlueBob will Wilco clip, and that's probably Sax's best chance at this point. He did not.
Maybe it feels bad. BlueBob remembering the rules. Darn it.
Yeah, imagine. Nice little grind from Sax there. Oh, this is a weird camera. Yeah. And staying up on this platform. There he goes.
Hey, he didn't get the really big fall damage. Oh, boy.
Oh, BlueBob, man, he had it. I don't know how that one jump didn't grab it. Looked like he was kind of surprised too. So then he just started sliding. Okay, well, here we go. This is how it starts. This is only star 1 in Tippy.
Yeah, there's one fail back defense. I'm not saying I want him to fail more. You know, but...
Nah, of course not, but
it would be nice to see.
It can't happen. Yeah.
Let's see a Sax, I guess, this Christmas miracle.
Looks good.
Easy peasy. Getting a bit of dust in that rollout there.
I'm not sure I've ever not got dust on that rollout. I believe it's possible.
I think I just spam B because I don't even know how to time it. I just when I press B to dive, I just immediately start spamming it after.
Yeah, he does like such a low dive, and there's so much lag. It's just
it's a
mess. Okay, BlueBob doing an extra jump this time. Make sure he gets on the pole.
Trying to go for the double wall kicks.
Yeah, ooh. Good back up. Good. It's hard to do that turnaround jump. A lot of times Mario will just ledge grab.
Right. Yeah, getting that quick turnaround is tough.
Sax slide kicking into HMC. Nice.
Okay. Okay. Bomb.
Good, yeah.
Good.
Tricky triangles. I hate this star. Man, yeah, that's perfect. Sax, of course, he gets bad boulder RNG. Why wouldn't he at this point?
If there was any run to get bad boulder RNG.
Actually insane. Like, there's hardly any RNG in 70 star in Sax's head. Like, it's just been terrible for him.
Yeah, if he had good RNG, he'd definitely be way closer. Cancel.
Okay.
Alright, so he's a rainbow ride behind.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. About 3 minutes.
BlueBob going for TPC 69.
The only way. Oh man, okay. Almost jumped off the stage there.
Getting a kind of an awkward camera angle here.
He's gonna make this side flip. Yeah, just readjust. Good call. That's definitely not applicable.
Yeah. Good backup.
Yeah. That's hard. If you don't get the angle right away,
Mm-hmm.
hard to know which one how to get the wall kick.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's I don't know, it's definitely something you have to practice. You can't just like go for it without doing unexpected hit.
Okay.
Well, nothing good besides that to get.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching saksdal at all. I have no idea what he's doing.
He did reds. It was pretty good too. He did the slightly faster movement from the 7th to 8th red. And just jump.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, nice 100 from BlueBob.
Yeah.
All he really needed was to avoid disaster, and he definitely did that. Oh!
No! Oh my god, I thought for sure I was gonna miss it.
I'm a big fan of the using both thumbs to mash to grab a pole.
Using both thumbs? What?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. It's because, well, I mean, you don't even have to mash that fast to grab, but I feel like if you just start mashing, and Mario just won't grab the pole for some reason.
Right.
I find it easier to just.
Wait, do you like mean mashing B?
Over there. Do what?
Do you mean mashing B with both thumbs?
Yeah.
What the?
I do it for all pole grabs.
No way. I've actually never heard of that before. I gotta try that out.
Most people I tell try it and they don't like it.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty good at grabbing poles.
I mean, yeah, that's
like the glitchy grab.
If you can already do it, then
Yeah.
I'd say there's really no reason.
Right.
But I don't know, especially like on pace, I just can't mash as fast or something. BlueBob, okay, missing the triple jump wall kick. He's got some time to spare though.
He does. It is hard to mash though if you're feeling nerves.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, BlueBob! Honestly,
don't
probably should have died there. Got a little bit of a break. Bonks on that.
That was probably the smallest wall.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Like, that's like a 10th of Mario's height and he still blocked on it.
Zach's doing a Toad first. I don't like that. It's good. It's bad for his karma. That's gonna be the reason. Can't bring it home. He's starting with I see this a lot more lately. People don't start with TTC 100 anymore. It used to be like you always did TTC 100 first.
Right.
But it kind of makes sense. Just get your footing a little bit.
Definitely. I can see why. Because like TTC 100 is it's very movement demanding. So
Yeah.
like if you're worried about TTC a little bit, you might not want to start off with the hardest thing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Definitely.
Weird camera. You get like Mario Cam C up for a while.
That
Made it
happens
work.
to me sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. But he played it really well.
Wouldn't expect anything different from Saxdal.
Hitting Mario Cam C down like at the same time is the hardest thing in this
Yep.
game. I say it all the time. But I
Yep.
swear to God, it is.
Every time I don't do it, I think of Tavisco. Shoutouts. Yeah, it is going into Mario Camp and not see down has screwed me so many times. It's ridiculous.
Constantly.
Actually, finally,
a fair amount, like quite a lot throughout a run, and
Mm-hmm.
it's impossible to do it every time. Like in a full run, you'll mess it up once, or maybe I will. I'll mess it up once.
I don't even know why I'm messing it up. Like, I must be like pressing C down right before I press R or something.
That is, I believe, what it is. If you hit him on the same frame, you'll be in C down.
Okay.
So it must be if you hit C down first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
BlueBob already finished here. He's heading into bits. You can get a 50 here. That looked good. I'm surprised that
Yeah, going. He almost got the really cool movement.
Yeah.
Man, he can still get a 50.
That's great stairs.
Like,
all record stairs.
His beginning was like a minute behind my PB, and now he's like, wait, what?
Sax is
he doing moving?
What's going on here? Is he doing?
Wait, what?
Whoa!
Moving PTC 100?
That was awesome.
What is happening?
That was incredible.
No, what is he doing? I'm confused.
It looks like he's doing 100, but I've never seen that movement before. See, Sax, man, he's next level.
Dude, this is actually nuts. This is actually so cool.
Oh, this could be sketchy. Nice.
Oh my god, this is sick. This is so sick.
I think he's pretty much good now. There's not really any more moving pieces. You can't get
Dude, the
only part that's the same is the biggest obstacle. BlueBob had a good bits, but I mean, let's be real. This is the story.
Dude, yeah. Saxdal, I think, should just get the win.
That was crazy.
That was actually so sick. That was so cool.
Those pendulums at the start. I'm not even sure what happened. That was wild.
That was insane. Meanwhile, Bob about to finish the game.
About to get a 50, which is pretty incredible. He did not have a good start. Okay, maybe not.
If he misses one more, I don't think he can.
Either way, I mean, pretty much no matter what time he gets now, you gotta respect that. He bounced back really well. Well done, BlueBob. Moving on. Again, this is a best of one, so saksdal unfortunately eliminated. He's gonna do moving reds too. Why not? Just do every star moving. GG. And nice, good showing from Sax too. You know, so hard when things start going wrong, but he still showed some cool stuff.
Definitely.
He's a good player.
He didn't give up. You know, he was.
Oh man, what's happening?
He's getting eaten alive.
Yeah, now he's kind of in a tough spot. I'm not even sure what you do here. I'm not sure he is either. Yeah, there you go. That's the play. I think he's probably... Well, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's going to finish or not.
Yeah, no. Neither of them are in the group with us.
Yeah, well, it must have been pre-recorded.
Oh, that makes sense. Right.
Sax, just gonna sit here and try moving reds. Okay, getting word that Sax called it. Yep, there we go. As we can see, so that is it for the Super Mario 64 today. Good day of races. We got the semifinal set. Those will be best of 3 starting next week, and then tomorrow D1. So come back then. Stick around till then. You know, whatever. We got content going 24/7, but. Thanks to all the runners. Thanks, Yale, for joining me.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Adios.